Hi everyone, you're welcome. This is another edition of Perfect Match Extra Stripped, where we peel the back layers. We're going to get into the real heat of our Perfect Match Extra Season 3 housemate. Last week we saw Big Mama introduce to the housemates two amazing special guests. Well, they were in the house for just 3 days, but they had just one task, and that was to expose the cracks in the connections that have been formed. Their exit, one will say, was very dramatic, but I have them here to also spell out all of what they thought it was. You're welcome, Adjoa.
Thank you.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? Are you in your emotions? I saw you back in Big Mama's house as a special guest. Well, for a moment when I saw you, I was like, oh, okay. All right. What is happening here? How were you feeling when you got there?
I think my overall emotional feeling was just excitement. And I just wanted to see what Big Mama had in store for me. I wanted to, see how it is. I mean, I've been seeing Pmxtra, the updates on the internet, but being in the house of the housemates, it's something I've never done before. So this was more, should I say, more adventurous for me. So I just wanted to try.
Big Mama had one task for you, which you were full aware of before entering the house. How did you feel about the task that you were giving, considering the fact that you've seen people who have formed beautiful connections among themselves? One will call you a devil.
I know. But as I'm saying, I wanted to see for myself, feel for myself. I've seen people that have had the strongest connections and yet still break up. Okay, so anything is possible. So at that point, I just wanted to, okay, let's do this.
How did it feel being a fake housemate? I think that's the word to describe it.
I did not, it got to a point, I did not consider myself as a fake housemate.
A part of them.
I was just
we're
having my
looking
time.
at you back in the house. All I saw was this lady is here to have fun. And so it didn't, deter you from the reason why you were there?
So, with the reason why I was there, we all know it was just to, shake a bit of relation or shake some of the relationships, but it was hard. I even told Big Mama, these people have been together for 7 weeks. They've bonded beyond connection, beyond bondings. So it wasn't going to be easy. But then they say that you can't use Takashi to try and get something, you have to
Find a way.
find a way.
Okay.
And I was just looking at everybody. I saw how everybody was welcoming, and I thought, just play it cool.
Okay.
Because if I was smiley, and maybe I moved to Van Dyke to speak to him, I don't think he would have turned me off. But if I'm trying to come off some way towards him, of course, you'd be like,
Okay.
no.
All right. Who is this?
And that wasn't the kind of impression I was trying to create. As I said, even got to a point where I even forgot I was a fake housemate.
What would you say was your memorable time back in the house?
I had so many good times in the house. The part where I really liked was we were sitting in the kitchen. I think it was me, Perry, Chidera, Condon, Bambi, and we were having a conversation. Yeah.
So that was the memorable time for you. What conversations were you having? What were you talking about?
I think we were just talking about life conversations, but more had to do with relationships, and we were sharing our ideas, talking about childhood traumas, and it's like we weren't seeing eye to eye. Bambi and I think it was me and I forgot the guy was some, but it was me and somebody else was agreeing on my side, and then Chidera and Bambi were agreeing on their own, and I was like, no, so it was like a whole debate. That was really nice.
Was there a moment that sort of connected you to some past that you had?
Definitely did. Definitely.
What would you say the prank with Bogdan, was about? What would you say it panned out as?
So, with Bogdan's plan, initially I didn't want to go through with it because I was like, when I got to the house and I saw Naira, she seemed like a very sweet soul, and
you want to get in between them?
I didn't want to, even if I wanted to do that, I wanted to do it on another way,
Okay, which other way?
Or maybe another way, maybe like trying to talk to him myself without he coming to make it look like a prank. So initially, it was supposed to start from the time we're going to go to the pool. He's going to hold my hand. So it would be like, he didn't hold my hand, but then it started earlier.
Okay.
So now it was hard to keep up, you know, because sometimes and then he started calling me TT, and I'm like, who's TT? Me? But, you know, it was okay. But everything was going on smoothly. But, you know, I'm a girl's girl.
Yeah.
And seeing Naya sitting there alone, it really broke my heart. So I told Bogdan, I was like, you know what? We can continue the prank when we go inside. Just go and see something today. Because I feel really, really, really bad.
Wouldn't you continuing it inside be same as you doing it, you know,
So with the
outward?
plan he gave me, I was just going with the plan.
Okay.
So the plan was when we go inside, we were going to play Ludo together.
Okay.
Mind you, when I got there, I started playing the Ludo and I was liking it. So I felt like Ludo is not really anything. So
Do you
that's
think
fine.
more could have happened after the Ludo?
I don't think so. I don't think so because Bogdan made certain comments, right? And when we are dancing, if you watch, we didn't get close. We weren't supposed to get close because he said that he's had this agreement with this girl where they're not, even if they're supposed to do something, they're not supposed to get physical with other people. Yeah.
Well, I saw you crying at a point. You cried, and for me, it was very emotional for me. And right also on the live show, just some time before the eviction, all I saw was you know, you were just in your element saying that if someone would have rejected you, not on this show. So it made me feel like, okay, this was someone I also wanted. You wanted to pursue it as well.
No. So with the rejection, it came with a lap dance thing.
Okay.
Because on a normal day, you wouldn't find me giving someone.
Too sexy.
Not like I'm too sexy, but I'm trying to keep some kind of composure and steeze. So you wouldn't find me giving just anybody what's a
So
lap
he's
dance.
just anybody.
He's not just anybody, but I'm just trying to say, like, you wouldn't find me giving some. Okay, let me say, you wouldn't
someone
find
like
me,
Bogdan.
no, you wouldn't find no. You wouldn't find me giving somebody a lap dance. It's hardly that you'd see me do
What's
that.
the type you give a lap dance to?
I don't even remember last time I even did a lap dance.
But what's the type? Maybe there's a type.
What's the type? I don't really think I have a type. But I'm just saying that.
Oh, you felt used?
Not like I felt used. But no, nobody can use me. No. So it's like that.
What you are doing is more like a self-awareness time. Okay, no, nobody can do this to me.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking about it. So it's like, it's not about his personality or who he is. No. If any other person, if they had chosen Perry or somebody, I would, and they said I would have still done it, right? But then this person was like, no, he's not going to go through with this. He's not doing that. And I'm like, wait, which the person that said we should do the prank? Did you get it?
So it felt like a betrayal?
Not like a betrayal, but it just felt off. For me, it just felt off. You know that thing where it's like you're touching maybe like a guy and he's not reciprocating it back. It gives some kind of
Energy.
no energy, it gives some tingling feeling, and you start to feel some kind of way.
Rejected.
Not rejected. I don't think because if you rejected me, the lap dance wouldn't happen. But then it just felt some way. Yeah.
But then you were sort of messing with him at a point during the live show when you were told to hand over your flower to someone. And all I saw, you go around him a bit. What were you trying to do to him?
I wasn't trying to I was just messing with him, honestly.
But he was, I think at a point he was
He blinked.
he was hiding his face. Do you think he likes you?
No.
You took a pause. I'm just asking. Maybe there may be, you know, some sort of feeling there.
No, there's nothing like that.
There's nothing like that. Do you think you were able to execute the
so
task?
with Bogdan, I have known Bogdan since SHS.
You seem to have known every single housemate. Perry or Hineba.
I am a very sociable person.
Okay.
Yes. And when I knew Bogdan, I didn't know him personally, but then he was with a girl who was dating.
Okay.
So every event that like they organized, we saw them there. Every internet seeing that, oh, these are a lovely YouTube couple.
So you were looking at him in a certain way?
No. That's what I'm saying. So if I had wanted to do something like move to him or I felt like I liked him, it would have been then. It wouldn't be now.
But he's single. There was a moment he.
I am not. I don't think I'll ever be interested in Bogdan.
What? Let's talk about Kwami. Kwami was one gentleman that during the live show, all I saw was, he kept giving you an eye, and that eye for me, if a guy should give me that eye, I will be melting.
I feel like I hate Kwame. That's how I feel. Yes.
Why do you feel so?
Because he actually thought I was a housemate.
Okay.
You know,
you had a conversation that would have led to you being together.
No conversations that had to do like with one another, but we shared like common things.
Let us know. I'm interested.
Okay, so example, he's a biker. Okay, and he mostly goes to Motor World, sorry, and I also go to Motor World sometimes. Okay. We knew certain things in common. We knew certain people in common, and he lives not far. I think these are Butcher and Mamadina. Okay. So we used to like.
So you've known him on a personal level.
Okay. That kind of thing. So, and I think I'm naturally flirty.
Okay.
Yes. So there was some kind of flirtations here and there. I think there was a part where he even gave me his drink. He didn't want to drink, he wanted me to drink it. And also, he wouldn't eat without me. He would wait, come and call me, come, let's eat. And if I wasn't eating, he would eat. So I think there was a part where Big Mama was like, Kwame, go downstairs. Adjoa, downstairs. Yeah, and I think we went to eat. But he's a really cool person.
So with the way he felt about you, as you know it, do you think his connection with Paulina is maybe facade or something that, it's not that deep?
So Kwame did make mention that he likes somebody that he loves more, right? And I didn't feel like he liked Paulina that much. Do you understand me? So when he gave the flower to her, I was like, okay, maybe because Bambi feels like he liked her and they were going back and forth on the show, that's why he gave it to her. But I mean, I've not been in the house. I'm sure maybe they've developed some kind of connection. And I didn't know he had kissed them. It came as a shock to me.
There are certain shocks that will be like, oh, okay. And there are certain shocks that are more like a hurting feeling that you have within you. Was that the case?
No, mine did not hurt. I was just like, okay, I didn't expect this. But I wasn't, no.
Or you wanted it to be you first?
No, so with Kwame, I knew what I was there for. Okay. I wasn't looking to, want to do anything. But, just one of those things. It wasn't anything serious.
He's not someone you can pursue something serious with? He's not that serious?
Oh, I'm not saying that. He definitely, like he's a gentleman.
He's a model.
That's not my type of guy.
Okay. Yeah. It's understandable, But talk about his relationship with Paulina. And there was you having some sort of, back and forth with Paulina.
So when I got into the house, I didn't see you two paired. Okay. So I didn't understand why she was catching heat when I'm talking to him or when I go and sit by him. Because if you like someone, you have to make your intentions. I even told her, there's a clip where I told her, I was like, see, if you like somebody, let the person know you like them. When you beat around the bush, somebody will take them from you. But she didn't do that. And she started giving me attitude. So I was like, girl, what's the attitude for?
Was it something she noticed about you? Did she share?
So she did not share it. But the Thursday tax on the stage, Kwame was dressed in black with some scarf and some cape, right? So I was having pony. I wanted to put a cape on because my lace was lifting. And I was trying to take it from Kwame and she snatched it from my hand.
Adjoa, I think you're very pretty. Not that I think. You are very beautiful. Don't you think that Paulina was in a way threatened? Did you ever feel like that?
That's a cup of tea, my love.
No, did you feel it? It's not about it being a cup of tea. No, did you actually sense something? Sometimes you mark your territory and you know that, okay.
I don't want to say I'm selfish, but I choose myself. I only think about me, my feelings, what I'm looking for, how it affects another person. I don't really want to, not like I don't care. I don't want to pay heed to it or put my mind to it, okay? But I feel like I like Kwame's vibe. There's a guy you're talking to, and he was giving all the vibes. It was just so good. But as I said, I didn't see them paired. So I also didn't understand. But then on the live show, when I saw they had kissed, now I looked at her and I'm like, I'm so sorry. because I didn't know. If I had known, I would have just kept my distance. If I think it was Bambi that was thinking maybe there was something between them, but then Bambi too was, giving eye to Chidera. So I was like, okay, let's see. But I think after that, she really didn't really show much attitude because the next day we had the podcast and I was sitting by him and she was sitting very distant. But as I said, at that moment, I was just thinking about myself.
One of the things I would want to know is about Naya. The fact that she cried. You are a lady as well. Do you think she was being so childlike in the moment she was crying? Because I mean, someone would say it's just a lap dance, it's nothing serious.
So Nayat said something that happened in the house before the whole prank thing, which I didn't even know of. Okay. She said she complimented Chidera on his makeup that Condon had done for him. Okay. And Bogdan was like, have you complimented me today? He also went to ask somebody else, did you compliment your man today? He was like, so you didn't compliment me? Okay. So when it happened, she was like, she asked, was it Kiki or somebody? She asked them that, is it because of the compliments I did? Or what did I do? What's causing this? Okay. The lap dance wasn't planned.
No, like I mean to say, it was just a lap dance. That's what someone would say. So do you think she was overreacting coming from a lady's point of view? Honestly speaking. Do you think Naya was overreacting?
A little bit, because I mean, lap dance is just a lap dance. But they said they had their rules and their regulations.
What did you think about the rules? Were they something that you felt came in your way? Prevented you from doing some of the things you wanted to do?
Yes.
Because I think I saw you, this particular one, I watched it. I think you were upstairs when Chidera and Bambi were having a conversation and you were asking them, does Big Mama accept you being here? Is this okay? Is this done? I don't know if you remember that occasion. You were just having a conversation upstairs at the hall. And then you walked in with your brown, yeah.
Who was Chidera with?
He was with Bambi, having a conversation.
Yes, so I actually read some rules on there and they said no lounging or sleeping.
Why were you so much interested in the rules? Was it that you wanted to do something yourself?
Oh no, I'm just somebody that likes hidden to. Yeah, that's how I am. Okay. Yeah, I don't like, and also I think the day we got to the house, I went to sit inside and I'm the type when I sit in my couch is like this. When I said I tried to put my leg and then HOH was like, no, Big Mama doesn't like that. Did you read the rules? So Chidera and I even went downstairs again to read the rules book.
You're so obedient. That's why when the lap dance didn't, happen, when a few things didn't happen, it hurt you that much because you wanted to pursue it.
No, I don't think so. I was just hurt by the fact that he said he didn't want it and he still had to do it. And then some of the housemates were looking at me like I'm some relationship rekabi, and I was like,
do you think you were able to achieve what Big Mama's, prerequisites from you were?
To some, I might not have given them the kind of drama they were expecting. But then I think we brought all the heat in the house. Yeah. Because from everybody shouting, hey! And then Rama shouts, no, don't go! That's a lot of drama. It takes a lot.
You know the couple of housemates who have coupled themselves up, having deeper connections with themselves. And for me, sitting here, I think each and every one of them is growing. They are very strong. And so for you, where you sit, do you think there's one couple that you think has the weakest connection?
Paulina and Kwami. They just became a couple.
But you're not really waiting and seeing if things will really go well. You just decide that they are the weakest?
They are the weakest because, see, what we saw in that house, if you're not strong, you can't be there because I can sleep and all I'm hearing is and then I'll wake up, I'm like, guys, I beg you. Because another time I also started having flashbacks of my own, like, what's going on? But I feel like the two of them, yes. Because Irama and Ohineba, strong. I think...
Is it because they are always together?
Not only because of the way their mannerisms, the way they do stuff. Because there was a part where we were sitting in the kitchen and I was seeing something. And I was like, the girls like gaslighting each other. That's what I've noticed ever since I got here. I was like, hey, sorry, my baby's in part. And I'm like, sorry you. It's like their connection is nice. With Magnaya, they're always together. They're always sleeping together. I don't even see much. Van Risa, they wash together. They eat together. They go to the bathroom together. It's just so nice. Perry and Condon, I don't see them much. The only times I see them is when we're about to, even with that, maybe one person will come because Condon is always mostly sleeping. But they have some nice connection. Yeah. They're lovey-dovey. It's beautiful.
You
With
know
Jai
Perry.
and Kiki, it's a bit off for me. I don't know.
Jai and Kiki, well, I see them to be having a very beautiful.
They are, but that's what I'm saying to me. Yeah, because
Why
I
do you
think-
feel they don't connect?
I don't feel they don't connect. So I'm just feeling like to me, it's not that strong.
So, if I should ask you from all of the accounts you've given, who are your 3 most strongest couples?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh.
Van Risa, because that's my favorite. That's my sheep, guys. That's my everything.
Okay.
That's first. Followed by Ohene by Nirama. Then the last one is Perry and Condon.
Perry and Condon. Okay. I think that's a beautiful one. Let's quickly do this. Let's describe these housemates in one word. So our first housemate is, guess,
Our
Paulina.
first- Paulina.
Yeah, describe Paulina with one word.
She's annoying.
Bogdan.
Bogdan is a gentleman. Like
He's a
real
gentleman. You know what I was thinking? I wasn't thinking you were going to go for a word because I felt your description was all in your face. So it was like this.
No, so I was thinking actually, but Bogdan is a gentleman.
gentleman.
Because even when we were doing the pranks, right? Are you okay? Do you need something?
Yeah.
See, I got this gift for you. I'm sure it'll fit you.
And Naya didn't hear about all of this.
She had it. Actually, she was sitting on the mirror sign.
Okay, Perry.
Ah, my boy, so caring, sweet soul, and Perry is really going to go far.
Okay. Naya.
Naya, you know, when we went into the house, Naya made my bed for me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that must have been sweet.
very sweet girl.
But what followed wasn't nice.
That was why I told Bogdan in the hall that Naya is my girl.
Okay.
I won't be happy doing that to her. You know. Yeah.
Let's go to Irama.
Rama is, I'll just say she's a girl's girl.
She's a girl's girl. She said it herself, though.
Yeah. She's a girl. She's that kind of girl that's gonna like put you on without even having emotions attached. Just that, don't come near, man.
So I was going to say you would have preferred doing the lap dance with Onhineba instead. Since she's a girl's girl, she will allow you in.
Hey. So I think if it happened that way,
It would have been easier.
she might have, because even when I had to give the rose to Oheneba, she didn't look.
Upset or anything.
Even when I came to sit down, she didn't give me a handshake. Yeah, so I feel like she's just a girl's girl. But if she sees that things are going on, she's going to confront you, approach you. But she's a very nice girl.
Let's go to some tweets. We have some messages coming from the X space about you and everything that was happening in the house. So I'll give the phone to you to read them and then maybe give some 2 cents about what you think.
Adjoa is beautiful, but there's something about the way she carries herself in public that gives the vibe of someone not loved at home. I may be wrong though. You may be wrong, you may be right. I didn't really grow up with the love I was expecting as a child. I've said it so much. I've said it on every platform, and it's just been me since day one, like me doing my stuff. You know, I have my family members, but you know, it's just, you see that thing when it's just you alone? Yeah, but I think that's the person's content actually. Okay. Adjoa Prio. Adjoa can talk. I'm a talkative. I talk. I talk a lot.
Okay.
I talk a lot. Adjoa is crying because of what? Did they take your boy? You know that you're on a mission is crying. Hey,
That
come
cry
and
that
do
you,
something.
that cry that you cried though.
So I didn't mean to cry because I was trying to hold the tears in. Even when Larissa came to me, I would have, but I didn't push that away. But then I was just sitting down like this, and Chidera came, and then he just lifted up my chin. I just walked. It wasn't planned. It was just, I think I'm just a soft, like a very, very soft girl. Adjoa doesn't know why she came to the house. Why is she crying? Why can't I cry? Come and cry for me. Sometimes Adjoti talks sense, then other times off tangents. Can only love it. I love you too. Yeah, I think
What do you
that's
think about the two the person has said? That sometimes the conversation goes the other way
so.
around.
So I feel like people have high expectations of people they love.
Yeah.
And that is actually very
Very
fine.
acceptable.
It's acceptable, you know. It's as far as you don't project it and force it on me, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a comment, you know. That's what you think. Maybe, you know, with the way I'm acting, somebody to think like, oh, T, yes, like you said, you felt emotional, but someone doesn't feel. She's like, why the hell are you crying?
Well, I would say this is you. This is your personality. We only get better. That's what I can see. We have some cards right displayed on the table containing the pictures of the housemates. So you flip them over, all of it, all of it. So let's look for the most welcoming. For you, who is the most welcoming?
Most welcoming.
Yeah, there are quite a number of faces here.
Where's my boy? Where's my boy at? Oh, yeah.
Perry. Okay. Let's go to the most annoying. I'm expecting a particular face too. The pretentious person. Oh, why do you think so?
Barbie is nice to me. You know, we're in the house, we chilling, girls, and then you just flip on me because you think I'm going to Bogdan. But if you really enjoyed the vibe with me, you'd have come to me. What's going on?
What's up? What's going on?
Thank you.
Okay, the rudest person in the house?
Rudest.
Yeah.
Rudest. That would be hard though. That's going to be hard.
Maybe someone that gave you a tiny feeling like that.
No. I don't
None
think
of-
anybody was rude to me.
Okay. Who is the most loving for you?
Rude, wait. Rude. Yeah. I think
Oh.
we had an issue when Ohinebe's food was So I didn't eat because I was crying. So when we go back to there was no food. So I slept on an empty stomach. So when they were sharing, I was like, oh Kiki, I'm hungry. Please dish time for me. When it's your turn, I'll let you know. I didn't eat the food though. I didn't eat. That's why Kwami came to come and eat. I didn't eat. I left the food for them that day.
Wow. Wow. The most loving, finally.
The most loving. Oh, my boy, my boy. Wait, no. See,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yes.
Okay. They look good together.
My sheep, oh guys. Someone to screenshot for me. I'll take it from you.
Okay. There you have it. There you have it. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
This
so
has been a very intriguing conversation, I must say. I've gotten lots of information, what I need. And so I'm hoping that everything will be fine with you. Do you want to go back to Big Mama's house?
Big Mama, if you ever need me in your house, just know that more
coming.
like I'm there anytime you need me. I miss the housemate. Don't be tired. Like it was so nice. That 3 days was just so nice of them. And I really miss them. I just can't wait for them to come out, you know, we all vibe. Yeah.
And congratulations on your new shop.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited. I hope I get to visit sometime.
I told you the other day at the Broom event.
Oh, I didn't get that. So I'm invited.
Yes.
Where is it located? If people
Um,
want to work in, what are some of the services?
So
you're
we actually
providing?
have 2 branches. So the name of my business is the Northern Braids Bar. We deal in only braids. And we don't do any of the selling, just braids only. And we are located at Medina and Hacho. So you can choose any of the branches that you want to go to. And
So that's the only thing we should expect from you. Is there more?
so right now that I'm in Big Mama's house, I'm working on a few projects. I'm doing my things 1 or 2, and also coming the 30th of June, I'll be giving away to students at Legon and UPSA, like needy students. So I'm looking at those projects as well because I feel like my fan base or people that actually love me are more of the kids. Because yesterday I held a program at Garage and they turned up.
They turned up. Okay.
It was fire. So I'm trying to give more to those kind of, because I don't feel like the only people know me. No. So I want to do that more, and then focus on my whole influencing career, my
Okay.
business career.
Okay. Okay, we hope that you flourish in the path that you're threading. And thank you so much for coming. It's been awesome, like I said. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Perfect Match Extra Stripped right here on Adesa Productions Limited. We'll come your way another time, but until then, keep watching Perfect Match Extra. We'll be back when we are stripped.